Hey guys, I just want to do proper introductions for this new segment called Texas Skiff. This is the skiff that I bought. I custom ordered it from A&L Fiberglass in 2015. That order started probably in March or April of 2015. And for those of you who've been following along, in July 7th, 2015, I was diagnosed with cancer and had to go through all that. So it kind of was a setback to everything I was trying to do. But anyway, I want to walk you through the boat, just show you what it's all about, and some of the custom mods. I'm just going to leave the camera there, and I'm just going to walk around and kind of tell you what's going on. In the back of the boat, we'll start back in the back and go around the other way just to challenge myself. In the back, I have Lenco trim tabs. You can't really run a skiff without Lenco or any kind of trim tab because it'll start porpoising, and I know that when I've got my tabs all the way up, it definitely does some porpoising, so the trim tabs are just critical. Back in the back, we also have battery here, gas tank there, in and out portable gas tank. I didn't go with a console. I could have gotten one, but I didn't. Instead, I've got a tiller drive. I want to keep it as simple as possible. I did kind of gussy up the motor. This is the 2015 30 horse Merc 4-cycle, and it's got electric tilt, and it's also got electric start, which, you know, at my age, I'm glad to have that. Some of the mods that I have done, I'll just point out as I go around. The actual cleats are foldable. They're back here in the back so that the line won't catch on them. My number one goal was to fly fish out of this boat. Still is, of course. And so what I wanted to do, and I tried to emphasize to Oscar, is keeping a really clean deck. Another thing on Oscar's boats, he usually has a live well right here. We did away with that, made a smooth deck. This is the mount for mounting a platform, which I don't use. I use a Yeti cooler, a 45 quart Yeti. The Yeti is a fantastic cooler, and it satisfies one of the main things that's very important to me, and that is multifunction. You can sit on the Yeti. I've got a pad that goes on there, so my passengers sit up front. And you can take that pad off, move this up to the top, and you've got about, I don't know, 15, 18 inch high, about 16 inch high platform with the very, very important cushion right here. This stuff makes your day go better all the way around. I love that stuff. I can't plug them yet because they haven't endorsed me yet. As soon as they cover my boat, I'll drop the name on you. And again, another cleat up here that's retractable, light mount, plug for the trolling motor. I went ahead and got a Minn Kota Riptide with a remote, handheld remote. And the Minn Kota just is saltwater quality, which is what I always want to go with. And this has been a really good motor, and it has the removable mount. So if I know I'm not going to be using trolling motor, which I use it a whole lot, but if I'm not going to be using it, just take it off. And it locks on, so it's very safe too. Alrighty, going around to this side, I've got a 22-foot Stiffy push pole, and really like this thing. I broke it right away, and so that means I bought it from the guy I was borrowing it from. That's life in the big city. Put it back together with their Stiffy push pole kit, and we're back to the races. Another mod that I had done as I'm looking is this trim on the Lagoon boats is usually just a bolted on hard trim. I went with a soft trim there that hides the bolts and kind of smooths the look of the boat. Back here we have 3 and 3 rod holders on either side under the gunnels. We have 2 compartments here and here for storage. Of course, this is the standing and grip rail, which I like a whole lot. And what I did here, I went over in this upcoming video, you're going to see the very first video on features and add-ons and customization as I use the ram mounts to mount this temporarily. I did all my mounting of electronics and everything on this piece of starboard, and that's how that goes. Another mod that I have that I added onto this boat, because of the distance between here and there, is I had to get one of these extensions custom made out of Florida for the throttle. Unfortunately, that one does not come with the kill switch, so my kill is back here. I always wear my kill switch and lanyard, and you know, try to make sure that I've got that on at all times. Other than that, it's a pretty simple boat. I run the Helix 5 first generation electronics because electronics really aren't that important to me except for navigation on the coast. And I do not have the chip for that yet, which is no big deal. I'll get it eventually. So this is a lagoon skiff, 15 feet long, out of Cocoa, Florida. Her name is Coco, K-O-K-O, after the song Cocoa Blue by ZZ Top. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.